G'day, it's good to see you. It's time now to sit back, relax and let the team here at CruiseAway serve up the most delicious holiday adventures in the next 30 minutes. Prepare to be impressed as we cruise away with Princess Cruises.
That's right. There are so many dream trips that you could be booking today for your next one. 2 or 5 exciting cruises for this year, next year and all the way through 2027. Now is the time to book those getaways.
Absolutely it is, and remember we're here for a good time and not a long time, so let's send a love letter to the Med in March with a Sun Princess cruise and a stay in stunning Barcelona. Or maybe you fancy a journey to seek out the hidden treasures in the Far East in Japan, Vietnam, Hong Kong and more. It's all on the way.
And each trip is plus to the max with the Princess Inclusive Plus package, meaning your Wi-Fi will be super fast, your glass will always be full and you'll be fit and ready for a good time on their stunning ships. Let's head for sun-drenched cities in Europe for 19 nights, starting on the 18th of March, and we are flying you to romantic Rome, the eternal city of treasures. We've got you checked in for a 3-night hotel stay here in Rome.
Lovely.
Yeah, wonderful. Rome is enchanting. It's the eternal city, known as the eternal city. Of course, the setting of many iconic movies over the years as well. Strolling from one district to the next, you'll get a real feel for the unique elements of Rome that only the Romans see as well. That's a nice thing about exploring Rome by foot. One thing I did there, which I loved, was the Roman street food tour. So you can kind of learn about all the delicacies that you can pick up whilst you're walking around. Then it's time to cruise on board Sapphire Princess for 14 nights. 2 fabulous weeks of cruising, and you're going to be in the Mediterranean springtime, which is a wonderful time to cruise. Actually, you're going to be enjoying Princess Plus once again, your drinks. So we're talking about your wines, your beers, your spirits, your cocktails, and your soft drinks and your waters, all included in that package. Your unlimited juice bar, that's fresh cold pressed juices as well. Premium desserts. Now these are going to be heightened, delicious sundaes and gorgeous sort of gourmand delights. Fitness classes, which is wonderful, and you have Stretch Lab on there too, which is a concept of stretch and classes, which is definitely worth doing when you're on a cruise. Casual dining's included, ocean now delivery, complimentary room service as well. This is all in your all in your Princess Plus package. A lot of P's right there, but you know what, this is going to be an easy way for you to budget your trip, because there's very little to budget for you once you get on board after you've done a package with Princess Plus. And whether it be lounging by the pool during the day, or dancing the night away in the disco, or up early for a walk around the deck, the walk a mile they call it, around the deck, or maybe up to the cardio machines, you're going to be living your best life on board Sapphire for 2 weeks. You really are. The staterooms are absolutely gorgeous on Princess. I think they've just really hit the mark. They've won Best Bed at Sea as well from Cruise Critic. They're fresh, inviting, classically designed, yet they also have all the amenities that you need. If you are wanting to treat yourself to that something extra special this cruise, check out the suites. Maybe it's a big birthday, maybe it's a 50th anniversary, maybe it's a family reunion. You're just thinking, well, you know what, we're going to do the suite. It's well worth it, trust me.
They are stunning.
Oh my gosh. And you just really feel like you are royalty when you're in a suite. So explore the options. We'll give them to you a little bit later. We're into Corfu as our first port of call in charming Greece, one of the islands. Known for its lovely beaches, the downtown boasts some wonderful markets, some great little piazzas, and just a uniquely Greek flair with that island twist as well. Dubrovnik, Croatia is next up on the itinerary, where you can visit the Butsa bar, a bar built into the cliffs with stunning views. Imagine having a drink there, or perhaps venture to Lokrum Island for a peaceful escape. It's got the botanical gardens and monastery there. We are next up into Couture in Montenegro, where you could consider exploring the Cats Museum. Yes, there is a museum dedicated to kitty cats. The Ladder of Couture, I thought you'd like that, for stunning views. Or visit Our Lady of the Rocks, which is an island with a church nearby. Naples is up next. Now, off the beaten track in Naples, you could be going to the Fontanelle Cemetery, which is fascinating, or taking a guided tour of the Naples Underground and the catacombs, which are kind of this unique sort of sprawling network of tunnels under the city. Civitavecchia next up on the list, which is the gateway to Rome. the Trevi Fountain, the Colosseum, the Pantheon, even just standing under that Colosseum, I mean, my goodness, there's nothing quite like it on earth. Now, of course, you'll have your little mini break in Rome in the beginning. Then it's Saranda, Albania. Now, this is one of the hottest destinations now for travel. Albania's really opened up and lots of Europeans are booking trips there. There's lots of ancient ruins to explore in the Sarand area, such as the Roman ruins of Brunit. Then, talking of ruins, we're in Katakolon in Greece, which is the actual site of the very first Olympics. You can go to the Museum of Ancient Greek Technology, or you can even go to the Macquarie Winery nearby. That's a popular spot. Valletta, Malta's next, where you can take a boat trip to the three cities, which will give you a nice, unique perspective of Malta. Or maybe experience Malta's history through the Malta 5D show. That's fascinating, actually, and it's kind of an immersive experience as well. Catania in Sicily, next up, where you can perhaps hike Mount Etna, visit the Benedictine monastery of San Nicolo as well, or take a Sicilian street food tour. Speak to your Princess team on board to book these. Then it's Naples. Wow, so much to see here. You've got the hidden staircases, which are a network of staircases offering panoramic views and a look into local life, and of course incredible Pompeii that was buried for thousands of years under ash. Then we are back into the port for Rome, where you'll disembark, and we will transfer you to the airport and you'll fly back to Australia after this epic itinerary full of culture, history and charming European ports.
Yeah, epic's definitely the word for this trip, isn't it? I mean, you just look at that again, it's a massive roll call of just the most gorgeous and very varied destinations there. I mean, look at the amount of countries you've got there, quite aside anything else. There are just so many major highlights on this trip. And let's show you now just how impressive our holiday prices are here at CruiseAway, because this cruise is inclusive. It has got your flight and it's got the stay as well, and it is at the most incredible price tag. It comes around in March. Now, if you think about how far through the year we are already, March is not that far away, but a deposit today by calling our team guarantees your price and your booking for this trip. With your flights covered to and from Rome, there's a 3-night city hotel stay there included, and of course the creme de la creme is that 2 weeks of inclusive cruising on the Sapphire Princess. Whole host of fascinating countries and destinations, and it's an absolute dream. The cruise includes your premium drinks package, full Wi-Fi which comes from satellite, it's very clever, extra included casual dining options which is great, room service without delivery charges, fitness classes that you can go and get involved in, yummy premium desserts, it's such a lovely menu as well, and so much more while you journey. Here's everything that's included, and if you think about all the places you'll be seeing here and all the memories you'll be bringing back from Rome and everywhere else. I mean, Corfu, Dubrovnik, Kotor, Saranda, Katakolon, Sicily, Italy, Malta, and so much more. It's brilliant. We've even included the transfer from the end of the cruise in the port for Rome back to the airport for your flight home to Oz. So it's hassle-free and there's no extra booking fee with us here at CruiseAway. Just let our amazing team do what we've been doing for over 25 years, which is getting you the best value and doing all the hard work for you. It's as simple as that. So call us today. It's toll-free 1300 407 687. It's absolutely fantastic. The service that we offer is so comprehensive. It's just like a big cuddle. It really is.
Yeah.
And talking of cuddles and love, let's go and send that love letter to the Med right now. Instead of writing it and putting a stamp on it, let's go and deliver it personally on this next 3-week Dream Away package for March. We'll jet you off from Sydney over to Barcelona first to relax, enjoy and take in this gorgeous city. And you've got 3 nights there included as a city hotel stay.
Oh yes,
amazing.
You do. 3 nights in Barcelona is a perfect amount of time actually to enjoy Barcelona and the surrounding area. Now, from the downtown area of La Ramblas into Barceloneta Beach, through to the Olympic Village, through to, in fact, the Olympic Stadium that you can visit as well. Poble Español, just outside the city, which is like a little reenactment of a traditional Spanish city. There's so much in Barcelona to to enjoy, and the architecture is, of course, top-notch. Then it's time to cruise on board Sun Princess with Princess Plus, and you're going to be on board for 16 nights. What's better than 2 weeks? 16 nights, yes, a little bit extra time for you to enjoy this brand new Sphere class vessel, the Sun Princess. Only recently launched last year. She's amazing. She has got all of the hallmarks of Princess, but, you know, heightened, newer, fresher, you know, more invigorated spaces, larger spaces to enjoy while still preserving the Princess charm and, you know, the intimacy of the spaces that Princess is known for. This is the Sphere, and it's a dynamic entertainment venue that changes day to night. So it could be during the day, they could be doing dance classes. At night, they might be doing a full-on show, and it's just wonderful that they've used this space so smartly, particularly in an itinerary like this where you are, you know, you're in springtime in the Med and they might need to close the Sphere permitting to weather, so it's good to know that you always have that nice kind of microclimate in there. It's like a nice warm greenhouse all the time when you're in the Sphere.
And it's good acoustics as well. If there's something musical going on in there as well, it's really, it's like surround sound. It's so good.
Oh, amazing.
And that's the great thing. I mean, there's so many great atmospheres all in one place. And remember, and I know we say this and it sounds obvious sometimes, but once you're on board for the whole of your cruise, you unpacked once, you go to all of these different places, you've got all the time in the world to do everything that you want to. So if you want to spend the whole evening in O'Malley's, sing and dance in the Irish pub, eat there as well, you can absolutely do that. Your choice is endless. You're not on the clock. You've got the app with you in your hand on your smartphone, so you can see how busy are the restaurants right now, what's going on, where's the karaoke, where's the show, what's the show. All of those things you can find out literally in the palm of your hand. I mean, this is cruising that is just, it's almost too easy, and it's just that lovely touch of luxury as well. Brand new ship, so beautiful, rave reviews, lots and lots of dining choices, because that's the thing sometimes, isn't it? And you can make those spur of the minute decisions as well. If you think to yourself today, oh, I don't know, what do I fancy tonight? What do you fancy? You know, you have those conversations all the time. You can wander around and you can go and have a look at the menus and then decide what you want to do and when you want to do it. It's the great freedom of cruising in this day and age. It's amazing.
Take it at your leisure.
Yeah.
And they have the incredible shops of Princess as well, extensive boutiques, gift shops, tax and duty free. They've got Diamonds International on board, which is the largest direct to the public diamond dealer in the world.
Tempting.
Yeah, and they've got their own diamond brand, their own diamond cut called Crown of Light. They've got incredible tanzanite on there too. So if you love to shop gemstones, this is going to be your place. And fine watches, by the way. And luxury bags, and you name it.
And clothes.
And clothes. And they have deck sales, so they have special events on deck with special discounts. Same thing with a spa. When you're in port, they often do a little cheeky extra discount for you, so keep an eye out for those. You've got your daily Sudoku and quiz and all of that stuff down in reception, so you can partake in that every day, keep your brain active. We're cruising out the port for Barcelona, and first up we're into Marseille in lovely France. A great way to get the cruise going, as you can just take it at your own leisure here. It's a nice relaxed port. Things to shop for in Marseille, you've got to get the Sabon, the famous soap made with olive oil. Grab that to take home for sure. Next up, it's Genoa, Italy, which is actually one of my favorite Italian ports. I love just strolling around, but you are at the foot of lots of other places such as Santa Margherita and Portofino. If you do want to take an excursion, maybe do a sea kayak, maybe do a catamaran tour. Civitavecchia is next on the itinerary, exploring Rome, but maybe closer to home, you could go to the Terme Taurine, the Taurine baths, which are close by Civitavecchia, with their ancient Roman ruins and geothermal waters. That would be a nice thing to do. Naples is next. Some fun, sort of off the beaten track things to do in this area include the Anatomical Museum, which is at the University of Campania. A slightly interesting look at the human body, that one. Or water bike tour. Yeah, that's a thing. Then it's Santorini, where you could explore the island's volcanic history by heading to the caldera, or swim in the hot springs actually. A therapeutic swim in the volcanic hot springs near Palea, or Akrotiri is their ancient ruins. Then it's Kusadasi in Turkey, where you can head to the Dilek National Park and visit Zeus's cave, or perhaps enjoy a Turkish bath experience where you get the soap, massage and scrub. I love that, and the ship can help you do that as well. And then it's Mykonos. maybe a visit to the Mykonos Viama Organic Farm is in order, where you can taste the local agriculture and wine out there. Or you might want to take a nice relaxing stroll on Agios Sotios Beach. Piraeus is next up, and this is the port for of course, ancient Athens, where you can head on out to the Acropolis or, the Temple of Zeus, or maybe just take a little stroll along the old town when you're in Athens. And then at Santorini, we've got another trip into Santorini, which is wonderful. One thing I love doing in Santorini is just taking a 4x4, one of those little ATVs, and traveling around the island, because it's the best way to see it. Santo Wines is wonderful too, the winery there. We are next up into Bar in Montenegro. We actually never see this on itinerary, so it's nice to see something a little bit different. And exploring the old town here with its fortress ruins and ancient olive trees is a lovely thing to do whilst you're in town. Then it's Corfu, where you can take a trip out to the abandoned village of Old Perithia, or a boat trip to the tiny islet of Pontisioki. And again, your Princess team can help you booking all these excursions. Next up, it's Sicily, Messina, which is fascinating. And you can visit the Museum Messina in the 1900s to explore the history here, or maybe take a pasta making class. I think that would be amazing. And there's actually some tied in with the executive chef on board Princess. We're back into Barcelona, where you'll disembark and we'll transfer you back to the airport for your flight back to Oz after this fascinating adventure.
Wow, I didn't think those ports were ever going to stop coming. I mean, what a diverse mix of different places that you are going to there. I mean, you tick a lot of, what a brilliant name for the tour as well. A love letter to the Mediterranean. It's just perfect for this itinerary, isn't it? And this is such a popular choice with our customers here at CruiseAway, and you only have to look at the huge variety in it to see its charm. And of course, the cruise is inclusive too, which is great. So let's show you an amazing price tag. This we're so proud of. We work very, very closely with Princess to get the very, very best prices in the business for you. This offer is perfect testament to our 25 plus years in the cruise business. Our product teams work literally day and night to secure the best prices for you. And this price tag includes your flights, the stay for 3 nights in Barcelona, the 16-night inclusive cruise in the Med, and even a transfer at the end of the cruise back to the airport. So there is so much covered at one incredible price tag, and all you need to do, remember, is to book it. That's all you need to do, and then you can just go and have that holiday of dreams and personally deliver that love letter to the Mediterranean. Here's everything that's included. And remember, while you cruise on the Sun Princess, you have premium drinks, and that's up to a $22 value per glass. And there's beers, wine, spirits, all sorts included there. Cocktails, smoothies, juices, soft drinks, specialty teas and coffees. Super speedy satellite Wi-Fi is included, and so many other perks as well, like no delivery charges for room service and deliveries on the ship for food and drink, because you wear the little medallion there. It's like SatNav, it knows where you are, so you can order food and drink sat on a lounger and it comes to the spot you are. The list goes on in the inclusions here. It's a stunning holiday offer, so call us right now toll free on 1300 407 687 and you will get the very, very best prices from us here at CruiseAway. It really is incredible. It's a lovely, lovely holiday. I really, really want to go. Your Princess Plus package price is there on your screen as well, just so you know just how much value is squeezed into literally every day of your holiday here. A lovely 3-week getaway, and it's not that far away either if you think about it. It's coming up in March, so call us toll free today, 1300 407 687. Listen, wherever you want to cruise anywhere in the world, any of the major cruise lines, then just give us a call here at CruiseAway. And while we're on the subject of Princess, by the way, we've got many dedicated shows for Princess offers this year, next year, right the way through 2027 as well. You can watch them all on demand right now on our YouTube channel. Just search for CruiseAway and they are all there. Now we've got one more tempting dream away for you, and we are off to the Far East for next November with Japan, Hong Kong, Vietnam and more. Now this time we'll fly you from Sydney over to Tokyo, the beating heart of the capital city of Japan, to enjoy an exhilarating 2-night hotel stay on a city that just fascinates me.
Oh my gosh, Tokyo is such an incredible contrast of modern and ancient, and that's the incredible thing about being in Japan. I think so many of us will be visiting for the history, but we also love the modernity, the vibrance, and just the thrill of being in this part of the world, which is just so different from our part of the world, isn't it?
Exotic.
It's exotic, it is. And so is the Sapphire Princess, welcoming you for 2 fabulous weeks, 14 nights on board. Lovely. Well, we're off now on a grand voyage through Asia, which is wonderful. It's the hottest spot for cruising at the moment in the world, as many of you know. Be prepared to be entertained and very well fed and looked after when you're on board Sapphire. And here's the thing about cruising, just going back to really the basic essence of being on a cruise, you know, in 2025 or in 2026, whenever you're booking it for, it's so different from, I think, what many people perceive when they think of cruising. And interesting, when I talk to people, often they say, oh no, cruise isn't for me. It's not, you know, I'm not at that age yet. Well, you know what, cruising nowadays is for everybody, because it's so different from maybe what you perceive it was. So I think if you're actually at home right now thinking, you know what, maybe I will give cruising another try, please do. And Princess really have just cornered the market when it comes to classic cruising, and they have everything you could possibly imagine. Award-winning food, award-winning shows, fantastic amenities. I mean, the fact is, you get up, you have your bed made for you, you have your room fully serviced, you have all your food on offer for the next 2 weeks, you have all your entertainment just a step downstairs from you. You are truly looked after. You don't really have to think of anything if you don't want to. Like, if you don't want to have to think, you could just get all your excursions books while you're on the ship, so they're also in place for you. So literally all you have to do is turn up, and then you don't have to think of anything. But if you are somebody that actually likes to take it at your own pace and just take a wander in the ports of call, that's an option too. You can just do, you know, you can do your own thing, or you can let somebody else take care of it for you. So you can choose how little or how much you put into the planning of your cruise. So we're cruising out of the port for Tokyo, Yokohama, and the first port we're heading into is Kagoshima on Japan's Kyushu Island, which is the capital of the prefecture in this part of the country. It's known for its active volcano. The best way to see this against Kinko Bay is to take a little boat trip on the lake out there. Okinawa is up next, which is a real cultural capital of Japan. The incredible Shirichu Castle and the Kusaidori shopping district are must visits in this part of the world, and they also have a phenomenal aquarium. Then we're into Kaohsiung, and this is in Taiwan, so we're hopping over to Taiwan now, where you can visit the Shijin Island. A ferry to this island will allow you to explore art installations and beach bars and lighthouses. It's really lovely. Hong Kong is up next, and of course many of us know Hong Kong as a stopping off point most of the time, but this is wonderful to have a whole day there to explore Kowloon, the walled city park, you know, Star Ferry over the bay, the Thousand Buddhist Monastery, and then it's Chiang Mai in Vietnam with historical sites like Hu's Imperial City, which is amazing, with the Thien Mu Pagoda. Take a guided tour of these ancient, you know, archaeological sites, and it's amazing. Ho Chi Minh's next up on the itinerary for you, where a must-see in this part of the world is the Central Post Office of Saigon and the Ben Sang Market, because the Vietnamese have got some fantastic markets on offer if you love to shop, for sure. A day at sea will see us into Singapore, and we'll disembark with 2 fabulous nights to explore gorgeous, lush, tropical Singapore with its wide array of attractions and activities, lush gardens, unique wildlife. You've got the cultural districts as well, the kampongs as well. You can visit just outside of town. Sentosa as well, Sentosa Island with Universal, which is wonderful. And one of my favourite places, Singapore Zoo, to do either that morning breakfast with the animals or the safari, or you can do the nighttime visit as well. And then we're going to fly you back to Australia after this epic adventure. Mini break in Tokyo to kick it off, through some wonderful ports in Japan and Taiwan, and of course Hong Kong and China, and then you know, the mini break in Singapore to cap it all off before home.
Yeah, and this is the part of the world that everyone's looking for a holiday in, isn't it? Everyone wants to go and explore. I mean, Japan has to be the hottest of hot spots around the world right now to go and see. And you've got plenty of Japan and plenty of other wonderful dream places to go and enjoy as well. Now, I'm going to give you a price which includes your fabulous 2-night hotel stays in Tokyo and Singapore, either end of the cruise, and then that amazing 2 weeks of cruising on the Sapphire Princess, because this, with flights included, is incredible. I mean, that's an eye-opener straight away. Now, you've heard us talk through the rest of this show about the Princess Plus package, which makes this inclusive. If you want to add that to this offer, just talk to our team, because that would be the most incredible value for money. And remember, it is deposit today only, and then you can mark it in the diary. And you know what? It's actually not that far away. If you think about it right now, what you could do is you could put a payment plan in place with us right now. We have something called Travel Pay Later, where you can break down the cost of your holiday into 6 or 12 equal payments. So if you did that right now and put your deposit down and put in a payment plan, by the time you go, honestly, you are going to have the greatest time. But moreover, this is about having an unbelievable price tag. It is superb, but believe it, because it is true. It's amazing. So this includes your flight from Sydney to Tokyo, 2 nights hotel stay there in Tokyo, and then 2 weeks of cruising in and out of Yokohama, the port city for Tokyo, in and around Japan, Hong Kong, Vietnam and Taiwan. A really nice balance of ports and sea days as well. So you can take advantage of everything there is on board the Sapphire Princess, and there is so much for you to enjoy as well. You lucky, lucky people. It is going to be fantastic. Remember, at the end of the cruise in Singapore, we've included 2 nights in a city hotel there as well before your flight home to Sydney. Here's everything that's included. Lucky, lucky people. Amazing holiday. It's a part of the world that everyone's looking at, everyone wants to do. And maybe, as Joe said earlier, maybe you're sitting there and you're thinking, oh yeah, well, I kind of heard about people cruising and whatever, but you know, it's not for me yet. Really? Honestly, the average cruise passenger age has come down so dramatically in the last 10 years or so, because people are looking at what a cruise has to offer, because you can still be that independent traveller going to all of the places and doing exactly what you want to, or you can be the safe traveller going to unfamiliar territory and having the cruise line take you on these wonderful guided excursions where they literally meet you at the ship, take you to these top attractions and then get you back to the ship. They literally hand deliver you back to the ship. It's amazing. So if you want to go and for the first time go and travel to somewhere like the Far East, to Asia, to Europe, to wherever it may be, and you can go to some real far-flung places these days, you can do it with that safety net of cruise lines that have had decade upon decade of experience at looking after you in these unfamiliar places.
I love that, yeah. If you've never travelled to a destination because you felt nervous, because you didn't know where to start, especially with the Japanese language being so different, and look, it's all done for you on a cruise ship. You're getting a little taster, you're getting a tidbit of those different destinations, and then you can decide if you want to come back for longer. You can decide. It's great. And it's just a win-win being on a cruise.
And people go back again and again and again. Honestly, once you're booked, you're hooked. That's what cruising is all about. Thanks for your company as always. We'll be back to CruiseAway again soon.
Ciao for now.